Step 1 is discover. Sometimes you might hear this phase called insight gathering, initial research, observations, or empathy building. It's during this step where you use divergent thinking to open your mind to new possibilities, opportunities, and perspectives different from your own. The next time you're in a meeting or in a conversation, just listen. Maybe write down your questions and save them for later. Challenge yourself to not interrupt, question, or include your opinion for a majority or all of the conversation. Instead, take the time to read the speaker. Notice body language, tone, and facial expression. Practice responding to the speakers by asking clarifying questions and repeating what they said back to them in order to create space for developing the ideas of your colleagues and deepen your own understanding of their words and ways of expressing themselves. The key thing here is understanding the other person's feelings, intuition, and ways of seeing the problem at hand. Before we can begin to understand others, however, it is key to understand ourselves, and more specifically, the unconscious biases that affect the way that we interact with other people. Here's an activity that you might try. Project Implicit from Harvard University has created a number of tests that allow you as an individual to better understand where you might hold implicit biases. These tests allow you the contrast between the faces of different kinds of people as they are associated with different kinds of positive and negative words. The output of this activity is an analysis of your implicit biases towards different demographic groups of people. Knowing your own biases, unconsciously or consciously, will help you better shift and shape your interactions with the people around you, your stakeholders, and your customers. You might consider pausing the video now and taking one of these tests. It'll probably take you about 10 to 15 minutes. After you have acknowledged some of your own implicit biases, here are some situations where you might observe your own reactions to your day-to-day interactions with your colleagues, stakeholders, and other people. Approaching your superiors, working with your teams, talking to customers or stakeholders, or developing new products. I challenge you in all of these scenarios to practice listening deeply, observing the way that you react, identifying the nonverbal cues, and asking clarifying questions before adding your own opinions to the conversation. These are all key skills required in the discover phase of design thinking.